I just started getting into pipe restoration, and it's only because I inherited a large collection of pipes. So what I did first was picked out a pipe that wasn't very valuable according to eBay, maybe a $20 pipe, and I went through and cleaned it. You can see the stem on this one's pretty bad, and I have not tried the flame method to clean up the stems, but what I have done is buff them. So what I usually do first is pull off the stem so it's just the pipe, and then what I do is I'll clean out the bowl. You can see this pile of stuff here. That's all the stuff I've gotten out of like 15 pipes. So I'll clean out the bowl, but I don't use a reamer. Since I'm a machinist, I use this 3-sided deburring tool. So what I'll do first is scrape the bowl out. Careful not to hit the rim up here. So here I've scraped out the crusty stuff. And so this pipe is a Jost J440 Old English Supreme Deluxe. A Supreme Deluxe. So the next tool that I use is a wire brush on an electric drill. And I've never seen anybody do this in videos. So put it in. I'll blow this out. And then what I do is shine the flashlight in here. Use one of those LED flashlight. And I look through the hole, see how crusty it is. And if it's crusty, I'll take one of my reamers. I'll find one that fits without tearing up the diameter of the bore, and run it through just to clean out the crud. So this one fits just about right. So most of the time I'll put it on the drill. And I run it through, and then I watch what's coming out so I don't tear up the bottom of the bowl. And then I'll blow it out with air again. So that's the basic cleaning I do. I'm not going to polish these. The only one I've polished so far has been a Weber, and it was really dull. I figured I'd do a little bit of cleaning, something maybe somebody doesn't want to do, the dirty stuff. And if somebody wants to polish it or refinish it, that's on them. Then I'm not going to destroy anything. So I'll show you how I polish the rim here in a second. But right now, I want to work on the stem. So I've got a buffer over here. I went and got some 4-inch buffing wheels. One side's got a rouge, and the other side I use for cleaning off the rouge. And I may also use it with carnauba wax, but not stick carnauba wax like I've seen. It's regular car polish carnauba wax. So I'm going to go clean this up. So the problem I see is when I do these, I always have red left. There's always red in there. Ooh, I can see some teeth marks in there. Hopefully a joust isn't worth a ton of money. So sometimes I'll use this pokey tool. That's the official name in locksmithing, because I'm also a locksmith. I use the pokey tool and I'll scrape out the red stuff. But what I've found recently, the fastest way to do this is using the plain side of the buffing wheel. So I got the red stuff out. I ended up using some Windex and a toothbrush. But you can see this thing's still brown up here. So I'm going to buff it a little bit more. Maybe I use some carnauba. That's not working. I'm going to buff it with the red rouge again, see what happens. So I don't think I can get this much better. It's almost black all over. A little bit of brown in it, right there, a little brown. I'm buffing it quite a while. So then what I do is shine a light through it. And then look. See how the inside of it looks. See how clean it looks. And if I don't think I can get it with a pipe cleaner. So this one has a sleeve in it, so let's see what size reamer it would be. It's smaller than that one. Smaller than that one. There's one. The mouthpiece end is smaller, usually, than the diameter of the reamer, or the hole. So if you run the reamer all the way through, you're just going to damage the mouthpiece here. So it seems pretty clean. I'll do that, and then I'll blow it out there again. And then I'll use one of these little buffing wheels. This one's from Harbor Freight. Sorry, I cut the package off, or you could see what else it said on it. It says Harbor Freight on the label. It was probably a pack of 5, and I bought them for something else, not pipe cleaning. And then what I do is put it on the drill, and then apply the buffing compound to that. And I'll buff off the top of the pipe, because it's ugly. It's all black. I'm not going to do well with one balancing it. Usually balance it against my stomach, and then let's see if we can do that. looks good already. Nope, that's the buffing compound. It was kind of chewed up on the top. Somebody's going to want to restore the top of the pipe, I think, on this one. Oh yeah, that's looking good, except for those chips. All that black there, that's not chipped up. That's soot. I'm gonna attempt to scrape that off and then continue buffing. Don't want to destroy the finish. That looks pretty good. All right, back to the buffing. That looks pretty good. I think I might actually buff this pipe. Some carnauba on the buffer. It's got some more scuzz on it. Yes, it has scuzz. Well, it looks way better. Oh yeah. It's looking good. So I'm not going to do anything else to that. You know, I want to try the carnauba on it. It looks pretty dull. But I got to take the stem off when I'm doing it. So here it is again. I did the carnauba wax on it, and what I did is I just wiped it all over with my hand so it was like fully coated, and then ran it on the buffer. But I think it looks a lot better than it did. The mouthpiece is shiny. It's starting to turn brown again though. I'm going to leave the red stuff in the J so it's easy to distinguish. And I don't know. I think it's okay. Here's one that's really messed up. It's a Stanwell Christmas edition. I think it's a 2013. Christmas 2013, and it's got a bunch of finish missing or discolored on the right side. So this will be a challenge. Need some work on the stem. It's pretty dirty. Looks like Dad smoked this one quite a bit. All right, there it is. I think that discoloration on it was candle wax, because I was able to buff it off. So I cleaned out the bowl. Yep, buffed out pretty good. And the stem came out nice. So what I did was buff the body here with carnauba. Then I did the drill polishing on this. And then I went back over it with the white rouge compound, both on the body and on here, right, white rouge. And then I red rouged the stem and then I went back over it with white rouge to get off the red. So I think it came out really decent. So this one's going to be up for sale. It's a 2013 Stanwell Christmas edition.